Do you love anime?
Is that like bubblegum?
No.
Then I don't like it.
If you're an American, why do you teach an English program?
Well, it's a secret, but in America we actually also speak English.
Oh.
Yeah.
How would you describe your best student?
My best student? How would I describe myself?
When did you understand that you want to become a teacher?
I think I always liked teaching, to be honest with you. I was teaching at some level since I was 14 years old. And I always enjoyed helping somebody achieve a learning goal. I feel like when a student understands something that they couldn't understand before but really wanted to, and I know that I helped them get there, it's a very, very good feeling inside.
What book character do you think you are?
A book character? That's a tough one to choose. I can't pass.
Okay. Do you think 8S is really that bad?
No, I think 7K is a very good class. Which class?
8S.
Oh, no comment.
Which moment of your life confused you the most?
I'll tell you. Just a couple of weeks ago, I came home and I decided to take a short nap. And then I opened my eyes and I saw it was 9 o'clock. And I panicked. I thought I was late for work because it was evening 9 o'clock. It was a very confusing moment in the recent past.
Why are you so cool, funny during the classes, but so serious in exams?
I think that the classes, the education process, should be enjoyable. And if making jokes and laughing during the classes makes it easier for the students to learn, I'm all for it. But exams and academic integrity and being honest is something that I value a lot. And to convey how serious I am about students being honest during the exam, I make sure that there are no jokes at all.
Okay. Who do you love more, 7G or 7K?
I love them both equally.
What is real love to you?
Real love? Real love is dedication, real love is loyalty, real love is being there even when things are difficult. So it could be in a family, when the family's there for each other, or when a teacher to a student helping the student even if it's difficult, or a student to a student when you guys are helping each other. I think that's real love.
Can a woman make you a millionaire?
Can a woman make you a millionaire? It's a very good joke. How does a woman make a man a millionaire?
Yeah.
If he starts as a billionaire, she could make him a millionaire.
How can you hear everyone's Azeri and Russian speech in the canteen?
Yes, I have very good ears for other languages. So if somebody speaks anything but English, I could spot it from like 3-4 tables away, because the accent, the intonation in English is very different than Azeri and Russian.
Why have you studied psychology?
I think there are many reasons to study psychology. One is to understand yourself a little bit. I think every person should do a little bit of self-understanding, because if you understand yourself, you can understand what kind of relationship you have to others and to the world around you.
Okay. Do you like to see food?
I love food. I love what? Seafood or seafood?
To see food.
I really like food. I like looking at it. I don't so much like seafood, sometimes sushi from time to time, but yeah.
Okay. Why are you the best teacher?
I don't think I'm the best teacher. I think that I'm a good teacher. I try to be a good teacher, but I definitely, my colleagues, I think they're amazing. I constantly get inspiration from all of the co-workers that I have. I think every teacher here has a beautiful approach, and whenever I get a chance to see how they teach, I always ask myself, well, what can I learn from this teacher? Because it seems that the students are engaging with the teacher, they're participating in the class, they're asking good questions, and I think, well, how can I be more like this teacher? I think I'm good, not the best.
Okay, Harvard or Stanford?
Harvard.
Businessman or doctor?
I think by definition of Azerbaijan, everybody's a businessman.
Would you like to teach younger kids?
No. No, I think there's a certain level of maturity that I handle, and that maturity level starts at year 7 the most. I think younger children are great, but they require a different type of teaching than I have.
Yeah. Would you fight a bear or a white shark?
I would fight both of them at the same time. I would invite the bear to the shore, and the white shark would come next to the water, and I would be kind of in the middle. I'd make them fight each other first to weaken them, and then I'd fight both of them at the same time. Then I would eat the bear, and then I would eat the seafood, which is the shark.
Have you ever tried drugs?
Well, is coffee a drug?
No.
Then no, I didn't try drugs.
Can business psychology cause people to buy the wrong products?
Business psychology is fascinating. It can't make somebody do anything, but it could explain a lot of human behavior, including why they buy certain things.
Okay. What should a student study to be the best?
What should he study? He should study something that he loves learning, meaning something that a student would learn even if it wasn't a homework. And even, for example, art is not per se a big topic in our school, but if a student loves art, that's what he should study. I'm not saying he shouldn't study science or he shouldn't study math, but he should make time in his schedule to do what he or she loves.
What is your biggest dream?
My biggest dream? My biggest dream at the moment is to inspire my students and actually other people that I work with to become, to get as close and even exceed their potential, right? Or at least to understand that their potential is not limited to anything, that the limit that they have is only in their head, that in reality they can do great things. And my dream is for me to help them get there.
Okay. What is it like to study in an American university?
It is difficult in the sense that you are independent. No one's going to remind you that you have homework. No one's going to call your parents so they can hit you over the head to make sure you have to do something. If you are responsible and you put in the hard work, you will get good results. If you're not, well, you're in the real world. The universities in America are very different than they are from here. You have to be responsible. You have to have time management skills. You have to plan things. You have to do your work. You have to communicate with people constantly. I think it's a very, very essential skill for the real world.
Have you ever got into an illegal situation?
Depends who's asking that question.
I don't know.
No, no legal situations.
How did you find out about Mr. Emil?
How did I find out about Mr. Emil? Many sources. Emil Malim is a renowned teacher in Azerbaijan. I've had students who attended Emil Malim's classes. I have family members who've attended Emil Malim's classes. I have colleagues who knew Emil Malim personally, so it wasn't just one direction. I've heard many, many positive things about his teaching and his school and his hard work, how much love he puts into his work from many sources, and I thought, this would be an amazing person to work with.
What is your annoying habit?
Oh man, if my wife was here, she'd probably tell you a million of my annoying habits, but I'm a little bit blind to my own bad habits. Yeah.
Okay. How to swap from fixed to growth mindset?
Mindsets. A lot of students believe that they are born talented or they're born clever, and that if something's hard for them, then it's just not one of their talents. And that's kind of stopping yourself even before you try. You have to know that even if something is hard for me, if I work hard, and I know I will fail along the way because it's hard for me, but eventually if I work hard and I continue, I will succeed. That's a growth mindset, knowing that it's okay for things to be hard. It's okay for me to fail. It's okay for me to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes, but eventually I will succeed, right? Even if it takes 25 failures.
Yeah. Which book is the next that we'll read in our class? That's the question from 7J.
7J, which book we'll read next? Surprise.
Okay. What is your dream job?
My dream job is consulting. It could be education consulting, actually advising, guiding businesses, including education businesses, on how they could improve their strategy so the business can achieve its goal better. So for example, if I'm advising a school, right, it might be that the school has a goal to make sure that the students in their school raise their averages by 20 points. So I would come in and work with the school to see what ways we could achieve that goal.
Okay. That's all.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.